Alright, hello Mr. Rex, Miss Dust Bunny, Mr. Lessons, Mr. Stefanos. How are y'all doing today? I can't remember if I sold these in the end of the last one. I think I did. And I think I might have forgot to save. Because I swear I sold all that. Maybe I'm wrong. That's all silage? Okay. And that's all grass. Maybe I'm wrong. But I thought I did. Actually, let's check the price. That'll probably tell us. Prices. Nope. Price is low. I must not have sold. It must have been the month before. I lose track. Okay. Actually, it says the annual dealer's 218 right now, which isn't too bad. It's kind of in the middle, I guess. Good day so far. Hot, but alright. Yes, Streamlabs is working. I guess it randomly got shut off, Rex, so all I had to do was go in there and flip it back on. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, Streamlabs doesn't like working for me, so apparently I'm a bad boss. Alright, wait, what is this? Is this grass? That is grass. Alright, let's get that. Wait, why does it say I have 3 round bales on my trailer? That's weird. Oh, hey, 2 of them appeared out of nowhere. Nice. Cool. Thanks for that. You do that on Streamlabs itself? Mine wasn't working last night. Yeah. So for me, I don't remember my password, so it like automatically signs me in. If I go to the website, I actually can't change anything, but I have the app. And on the app, if I click on it, it'll bring me to the website, and it like signs me in automatically. So that's the only way that I'm able to adjust anything. So I have to click on the app. That'll bring me to the website, and then I can click on it from the website and just switch the little thing. Alright, wait, these were all grass, right? Grass, grass, grass. Okay. And this was silage? That's all silage. 6,000 liters of silage. Okay. Wait, did that get deleted? Or something? No, okay, it just looked funny. Alright, this is all silage. And 6,500 liters of grass. Was this 65? It shouldn't have it, Lessons. I signed up there. When was it? Wait, how did I get... Oh, these were the wrong size ones, that's right. I was like, how did I get 3 of these things? Well, actually, I guess it could. I was thinking about it, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I signed up there before I even had this computer. But then now that I think about it, I don't know how the app would have my password then. That doesn't make too much sense. But I don't know, there's something weird with my computer too, that every once in a while it will just forget all of my passwords. I don't know how that happens, but it does. And like I'll have to re-sign into everything. Like it'll even forget like my favorites, like for websites and stuff. I'm like, how does that even happen? And then like the next time I'll log back in, it'll be working again. I was like, what the heck? It's really weird. Something ain't right, I know that much. Mr. Joe, welcome in. You may have automatic login disabled, but it will still save the password if you ever choose at one point. Could be. What did you do to the AI? Liked and shared. Thank you, Greg. Welcome in. Mr. Nacho got the gift. Bad Boy Gamer, welcome in. He hasn't even said anything yet, just gifted a membership though. Thank you, Bad Boy. Yeah, let's get some W's in the chat for Mr. Bad Boy, guys. Lessons is on it. Mr. Maddie? I didn't see Maddie. Where is that? Rex, did I miss something? I don't see Mr. Maddie here. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we gotta go fertilize here. Mr. Bad Boy with another one. Thank you, Bad Boy. That is very nice of you. Oh, you thought Maddie did, I see. I looked around, I'm like, did I miss it? Double W, yeah. No problem anytime. Stefano says W as well. We got Mr. Rex. Oh, Blue Zach got it, okay. What was I going to do? Here we go, fertilizer. There's Maddie. Yeah, you were just a little bit early. On the right track. Rex, if you had delayed your message from like 2 minutes, I'd have been like, "Where's Maddie?" You're like, "You're right there." You wouldn't have even looked wrong. I think I must rename myself in YouTube. Why is that, Joe? No field detected. Thank you, Mr. Bad Boy, for gifting another membership. Yeah, that's very nice of you. Okay, let's see. Can I get it to show up? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, why is it not showing up? That was making me get really close. Oh, there's Blue Zach. He heard his name. Because many people call me Mr. Joe. And that sounds good. You like Mr. Joe? Here we call like a cup of coffee, a cup of Joe. Hey, Mr. Zeb, welcome in. Blue Zach, welcome in as well. Pee-wee, welcome in. How's it going, everybody? Mr. Weenie, welcome in. I don't know if I said that. I forget sometimes when it goes quick. You remember the Geico Hump Day commercial with the camel? I don't know if I've seen that one. Try the middle of the field, click AI job. Yeah, I was just too far from the field, I guess. It didn't like it. Oh shoot, I gotta go over. Oh, you noticed the notification when you got gifted? I didn't know it actually sends notifications. Maybe I have it turned off or something. Funnily enough, I usually see it in my email. Because I check my email almost every day for YouTube stuff. And that's usually where I see it. It's like, you were gifted a membership at so-and-so's channel. Oh, okay, cool. I don't use AI much on fields, though they crashed into things and ditches. Yeah, they've gotten a lot better, but they still do some weird stuff. Missed a little bit of grass there. I do like that the AI is able to make that corner. That's pretty nice. A lot of the time, for some reason it makes the corner when I'm doing fertilizer or mowing. I think, but when I'm picking it up it can't make the corner for some reason. It can't figure it out. Today I was in the pet shop, spent about $350 for 2 rats and equipment. Bought the best and biggest cage in the shop. I want to do this since I was a kid. Oh, really? I've heard rats are actually a pretty good pet. I've never seen anybody who has a pet rat, but I've heard they're pretty good. I've also heard, I think it's skunks are actually really good pets. Which they don't seem like they would be, but I guess what the heck do I know? Doing a great job, thank you, Greg. You named him Pinky and the Brain, that's funny. I remember that show. I was probably a little bit young to remember that show, but... I used to have rats for pets years ago, but I never spent that much on their cage. They must be living in the Taj Mahal. They are living the life. I have to go, I'll be back in 15 minutes, won't close the stream. Alright, Stefano, see you in a few. Third can of Pepsi for the day. Geez, bad boy. I thought you were cutting back. Or are you just mixing in the Gatorade instead? Maybe I misunderstood. Do you have power tools in FS25? I'm not sure if I do. I think I have the Lumberjack mod, which is kind of the same thing, I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that too. Alright, let's try and grab this. What color are your rats, Mr. Joe? I love those names for rats. It's a good choice. That is a really good choice. I remember that show as a kid. It's pretty funny. Let's see. I think we're good now. Oh, I don't have the music on. Oh, shoot. Overspraying. There we go. Okay. No problem, JJ. Keep it up. Great work. You gotta go make some thumbnails and videos? Yeah, no problem. They're very smart. I don't know what that is. Immunity? Toilet roll doesn't fit in the house after 3 seconds. Brain goes backwards with the roll into the house. Funny. 'Tis the season for pollination. Dandelions are the first ones to bloom, so please refrain from mowing or spraying them as long as possible. Yeah, they're popping up all over, aren't they? The power tools may use to add money. Yeah, I don't like to do that, Drifter. I like to work for my money. Although in real life, if you want to give me money, I'll gladly not work for it. Whiskey, I still gotta fix your link. I have the check out Whiskey's channel here, but then I don't have the link, so I gotta fix that. I've been having some issues with my Streamlabs lately. I can have 4 cans of Pepsi a day. The rest Gatorade. Okay. Rex has got his delivery. Mr. Samuel, welcome in. Hurry back, Mr. Rex. My male was solid white, named Mr. Rat. Female was black, white spotted, and her name was Charlie. That was my nickname in high school. Funny. Brain is white. White with the black UND, I don't know what that is. Oh, underside maybe? Pinky is white with a gray back. We got a lot of emojis there. Bacon, maple leaves, donuts, T-Rexes. We'll call them T-Rexes instead of dinos. Oh, I missed a whole section there? How did I do that? Was there like a double row there that I didn't see? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Hey, Snakebite, welcome in. Somehow I missed this entire row. Didn't even notice. Okay, we got a cow, a chicken, some cervezas, pineapple, crab, goats. I don't know what that one is. Is it a bull? Looks like a bull maybe. Some horses, some tractors. There we go. They sound pretty good. Hello, Grandson Whiskey. Hello, Grandma Dust Bunny. Whenever I hear the word dandelion, I think of Sid from Ice Age. Oh, look, a dandelion. I've seen that movie, but I don't remember that part. I don't even know who Sid is. Sid's probably the one that gets easily distracted, right? It sounds like it. Samuel, why you say you're bad? Maybe when they are done with set up their hoses, I can take a picture on Discord. Afternoon, JJ. Started watching your Roadcraft video. Oh, nice. Yeah, I recorded those when we got the demo, and then I kind of forgot about them. And then over the weekend, I was deleting a bunch of stuff. And I saw those videos. I was like, oh crap! I still got to make those. So I quickly just put them. They didn't really do much, but just quickly put them up and figured I'd get them out before Roadcraft comes out, or else they're kind of worthless. So, oh, houses, okay. Yeah, would you like to send a picture of them when you're done, Mr. Joe? Hey, John, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, John? I'm excited about seeing all those GTA screenshots. There's a lot of stuff to look at in those. Same with the trailer. I'm working on a video with that, but I think I'm like 15. I have like a 15 minutes of video done so far, and I've done like trying to think, maybe 12 of the like 75 screenshots or something. They're busy. Sid is the sloth, okay. He's the sloth, looks like Max Verstappen. Hey, Ghost Boy, welcome in. Mason, welcome in as well. You watched the trailer for GTA Part 2. Did you see that they released a bunch of screenshots? They also put out like 75 screenshots. I think it was, if I counted correct, I think it's 68. I might have missed a couple, but it's like 68 screenshots, and then they also have... Basically, if you scroll through the website, there's like a... As you scroll down, there's like a little kind of a video. Each time you scroll down, it like plays one frame or two of the video, and so as you scroll through it, you can kind of see like a quick 1 second clip maybe. They have one of those for each of the characters. And then also, just as you scroll down, there's just a, like, in the background, there's the characters doing a couple of different things. I plan to put it all in my video, but it's going to be super long. I'll probably end up breaking it up into 2 different videos, just kind of going over the screenshots and trailer. And then another one of, like... Because they do talk about all the different characters, and they talk about the different cities as well. And so you kind of get some information about like how they're connected. Like there's 2 girls who are like upcoming artists, like, you know, rappers or whatever. And then there's like their boss there, and then there's like the owner, and then there's the guy that you like work for. The guy you actually see him in the trailer. The dude who's asking for the He's like, you're working on the house? I have other houses that, you know, make me money. You're paying rent free, basically. So, we work for that guy. But yeah, there's a lot of information on there. It's all in my Discord. If you're in my Discord, go to the GTA 6 section. I put all the images there. There's a lot of them. Hey, Mr. Robert, welcome in. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing a lot of lurking. It's just cool to get all that information, you know. Whiskey, how you doing from Ghost Boy? That's actually what I put for the goal. I was like, I'll be busy. I'm like, I don't really have a goal today, but we'll just put it up. Just to have some kind of reminder there. I think we might have to do like 2 or so passes on the other side still. Doing great, playing some FS25. Nice, Whiskey. Let's see. Wait, did I just waste all of that fertilizer? Why did it not turn dark blue? Oh wait, there it did. What the heck? That was weird. Yeah, so I have to do a couple of passes on this part. Oh, it looks like I did miss that corner as well. And maybe right there. Rubico, welcome in. Robert says we got 22 watching and 12 likes. Thank you, Robert. Oh, that is the one I have to do. Hang on. Go back. Actually, right here on the corner is where I missed a chunk, isn't it? Got most of it. And did we finally make some money? We actually did. I mean, we've made a good amount of money, but we keep buying new stuff and more land. But I don't plan on making this this any bigger. This field that we're in, so there we go. We're $300,000 in debt, but we have, I think over there, all those white bales are probably worth around 400 if I had to guess. I think it'll be this video, Robert. I thought it would be the last one, but then I bought a huge roller for like 135,000, I think it was. And then what else did I buy? Oh, I had to buy the trailer. I ran out of fuel out in the field. So I had to buy a trailer. That was like 30K too. Yeah. I was playing, or I wish I was playing, but, or something, but IRL stuff going on, yeah. Yeah, that'll get you, man. That's why I always tell people, like, they're like, oh, sorry, I missed your stream. It's like, don't be sorry to me, man. You got other stuff to do. Like, you know, if you were to make a list of, you know, priorities, what things you gotta prioritize, watching somebody play Farm Sim on YouTube should be at the lowest, you know, on the very bottom of that. But I appreciate it. I didn't really notice this, but it's kind of cool how they have the front part filled higher than the back. You know, because it's obviously leaking out the back and then spreading it all over. kind of cool. It's a good little touch instead of just having the whole thing drain. Now to make it upstairs, just to the bathroom, then back down the stairs with your muscles in pain. What a trip that'll be. Yeah, hopefully you feel better, bad boy. That's not fun. It's never ending, yeah, right? I mean, we do got to get a bigger tractor at some point, but this thing works fine for now. I'm doing okay-ish on hard mode. Bought my first tanker of fuel. Oh, okay. Depending on which maps you're on, you can get a lot of free fuel. Yes, it did, Joe. I did see that. Thank you very much for that. I probably got to do this again, huh? I did see that right after the stream, Joe, because I still had... I was checking my email for something. Wait, why does that seem kind of narrow? Okay, yeah, you can see it. Alright, good. Yeah, Streamlabs is working again. Basically, it just shut off on its own for some reason. I just had to turn it back on. Whiskey says, who's excited for some precision farming tomorrow? I saw it and I'm like, wait, what was the word? True, but I wanted the experience of buying fuel for the first time. Yeah, no worries. Just figured I would let you know. Like, you can... So I, on my series, tried to drive as long as I could for free. I was able to beat all of Michigan, all of Alaska, all of Tamir, and all of Kola without buying any fuel at all. And I played it, like, not even the best. Like, I remember I turned in a vehicle with full fuel in Alaska. I know I missed out on at least, like, 700 liters of fuel in Michigan that I turned in the trailers, like I could have gotten more. If I'd done them in a different order. I was going to say something else. Kind of lost track of it. Oh yeah, and because obviously I was trying not to buy any fuel at all. If I was smart, what I would have done is, like, say I had a vehicle or even a trailer, and I needed to have 200 liters left. If there was like 220 in there and I couldn't figure out how to get that last 20, I would just turn it in with 20 extra. And if you were, like, smart with it, what you would do is take out those 20. Maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe it takes out 30 at a time, so that's why you couldn't get 20, right? So in that case, you take out the 30 and you would just buy 10 back. So overall, you're getting 20 liters, but you're only paying for 10, you know? So I could have done that and got quite a bit more out of it that way too, but oh well. Yeah, you can basically get all the way up to... Oh nice, I can round this corner. You can get all the way up to Season 2 without buying any fuel at all. Just, you know, if you did the same exact thing I did, which is even missing quite a bit. Robert says, thank God for the precision farming. I've been waiting for precision farming for ages. All I got for pain relief is ibuprofen and blue emu, if that's how you say it. I followed neighbor on Twitch this morning and he hit 440 follower goal. Nice. I know Twitch numbers are harder to get, so I'm not sure, like, I don't know if that's a good number or not. But I mean, if that was his goal, it's good that he got it. I don't know, you know, like, is 100 a lot on there? I don't know. Did you see the system requirements for Roadcraft today? No, I don't really pay attention to system requirements just because I don't usually need to. I probably will start needing to in the next like 2 years. Alright, let's try and back this thing up. I missed the corner there. But yeah, I got a Ryzen 9 5950X, which is a 16-core CPU, and a RTX 3090. So that runs pretty much anything right now at ultra graphics. Oh, I didn't even look how far out the field that rolled. That's kind of interesting. Wait, is that? Oh, it is right. Okay. Welcome back, Mr. Rex. Ruka says, okay, thank you. What machinery are we using behind me? So this is a roller. I don't really know why you roll the fields, but it helps with your yield. So you get a 2% yield bonus, I think, from rolling. It's not a lot, but you know, I guess if you buy, I mean, this piece was 135,000. I think we probably get, I think it was like 112 rolls out of here, or 112 bales. I don't know what that comes out to, but say it's like, I don't know, $100 extra every bale. So that would be, what, $10,000 or something every harvest? That's probably not even close, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. I used to have a small one. It was 4 times smaller than this. Yeah, every bit counts. Robert's starting up a heist. What were the requirements, Snakebite? I haven't seen them. You got a Ryzen 5800X with a RX 6700 XT, waiting for an RTX or RX, sorry, 9070 XT. Is that the newer? I don't really know a lot of the numbers. I followed it for a little bit when I was building mine, and then I don't, like, I know what the for NVIDIA, just because like they have the 30 series and then the TIs and TI Supers, or even the Supers alone, I guess, too. And then now the 40 series, 50 series. So, but yeah, you can clearly see where we've rolled up in front of us, that big black section. Sometimes it's hard to tell what you've done on the fields, but this one's really noticeable, which is nice. Let's see, does this go back? I can't tell which direction this goes. Yep, it does go back, okay. For 3 nights, got to sleep all night, no cramps in my legs. Very nice, bad boy. Hopefully things are moving in the right direction then. But yeah, that's a lot of money sitting there. Like I said, I think the left side is about 150, 180,000. I can't remember. Mr. Rex with a 20,000 point win. Very nice. So Mr. Robert lost, and I think that might have been it that actually joined. So last night there's a small streamer. Well, he used to be small. He had like 100 subscribers. Last night I saw that he was streaming, and I was like, it says there's 300 people watching. And I clicked on it. I was like, how in the heck does this dude have 300 people watching? He only has 1,000 subscribers. I was like, he must have got featured on the main page or something. That's crazy. 300? And he only had 1,000 subscribers? But he stopped in here every once in a while, but I thought that was kind of crazy. He was playing Oblivion, but he was playing it in the middle of the night. It was like 4 a.m. or something. So maybe that's why there was just nobody on, but I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Exactly, Rex, yeah. I don't know if it was, like I said, partially maybe due to the time. It was just so late that most people aren't streaming at that time or something. Or maybe it's just that it was a new game. Like, it's probably a lot of factors that add into it, but I was like, geez, that's crazy. Alright. I was gonna go all the way back, but I did miss a section over here on the far right. I don't know if you can see it right. It's like right above my truck by those bushes. It's gonna be a darker spot, or actually lighter spot. It'd be nice to have those kind of numbers. Yeah, that's crazy. 300. The weird thing was, this is what makes me kind of wonder if it was all legit or not. There was nobody chatting. So I don't know. Maybe there's just a lot of lurkers, or like maybe because he didn't have like a built-up audience, there was nobody talking. You know, like nobody had an incentive to talk. Whereas if you, like for us, you know, we've been streaming for a couple of years. We have people that are here pretty much daily, that talk to each other daily, pretty much. So there's a lot of interaction. But yeah, I don't know. There was nobody talking, and I thought that was kind of weird. And like, Daddy JJ, what? What did I miss? Joshua, welcome in. Robert, welcome in. Recommended is a 5800X and a RX 6600 XT or RTX 3070. Okay. Hey there, Grandpa Rex. Oh, because Rex is grandpa, maybe? Alright, bad boy, see you in a little bit. I've been to some of those channels. 84 watching, only Streamlabs comments. Yeah, he had been streaming for like 84 minutes, I think, and he only had like 10 chats. And I was like, I don't know about that. If you have that many people in there, like I feel like it would just, you'd have to have more than that, you know what I mean? Like even if you don't have people who are there daily, like you'd have to have a couple of random people just being like, hey, how's it going, you know? Yeah, it is something weird going on, it seemed like. Could have been real, but it just didn't seem like it. Because I know you can buy views and subscribers and stuff. I think that's against the terms of service, but TOS. Yeah, it didn't feel organic. That's what I was trying to get at, Rex. It didn't feel right. Could he turn off chat? I think you probably could, yeah. I'm not 100% sure on that actually, Robert. I know you can turn it to like subscribers only, and you can turn it to members only. And you can turn slow mode on. I don't know if you can actually turn chats completely off. I feel like there's got to be a setting for it, but maybe not. Maybe YouTube is just like, no, that would totally kill the chat. It is, but you have to get caught. That's true. But I don't know. Whatever. To each their own. That's what he wants to do. By all means, go ahead. It seemed weird. Because I was like, how in the heck does he have 300 people watching him? You know, this dude's 1/7, 1/8 of my size, basically. Yeah, lessons. But why would you willingly limit engagement? I mean, that would make sense in that scenario, though, right? Like, if you had a whole bunch of people who weren't actually people, they were just like bots that you paid for from China. You know, a bunch of accounts that they have like 500 phones sitting in front of them. Yeah, I could see how maybe you'd turn it off in that scenario, so that people aren't. I mean, it's still fishy, but at least it. You know, people can't be like, well, there was no comments. You'd be like, well, yeah, I have the comments turned off. So, but Native Storm, welcome in. We got the triple star. How's it going, Native? I'm just thinking about, so this is the mod that Dust Bunny and somebody else sent me. I can't remember who the other one was that looked it up. But we're doing this field that's still taking, 20 minutes or whatever, but we used to do this field with a slower machine. It was going like 7 mile per hour max. And it was like 4 times smaller, or divided by 4, whatever. I don't know how I was doing it with that little thing. That would take so long. You're loving the FS25 streams? Native, do you play SnowRunner or was it Farm Sim? Or maybe it was both. I think you joined from SnowRunner streams, right? Nothing yet, Snakebite. I checked my email again before the stream. I'm sure they're probably super busy, and that's actually one thing that I always put in the email is like, I'm sure you're busy with, the Roadcraft launch and this and that, but do you have any info? I'm pretty sure that streamers will be getting it like 5 days early and have a 2-day embargo. That would be my guess. So for all of you guys out there, I would say probably expect to see content on about the 17th. So about 10 days from now would be my guess for Roadcraft. For a lot of the bigger streamers. Oh, you didn't know I did Farm Sim? Okay. Yeah, I got into it about 11 months ago. I kind of started playing Farm Sim. I had played it probably like 4 or 5 times before that, but I played it with somebody because I had no idea how to play it. I played 19 and was just totally lost. And so they wanted me to get 22, and I was like, if I get 22, you have to help me, because I tried playing 19 and I was so lost, I had no idea what I was doing. And then over the last year, I originally started a logging series because I was like, oh, I can do logging, right? Like that's easy to do. So that's where I started, and then I streamed it, and I had my viewers kind of helping me, telling me what to do for a lot of the start of stuff. And so we did every single crop one time, and then I did most of the animals. Then we switched up to 25, and then we did the rest of the animals and the rest of the crops that we didn't, or the newer crops and the ones that we had missed for 22. So that kind of helped, having both the chat here and then just basically doing the crops each one time to, get a hang of it. But Mr. Matt, welcome in. You did join from SnowRunner, okay. Might miss a little bit there on the edge. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pumped for Roadcraft. I'm just hoping I hear something, like even if they tell me, oh, you're too small, we're not gonna give you the key early, like, at least I would know. But it's been like 5 days? No. I can't remember. I think I emailed them on Sunday. For some reason I thought I was emailed them on Friday, but no, I think I waited till Sunday. Maybe it was even Monday. But yeah, haven't heard nothing yet. How goes it, champs? How goes it, chaps? Chaps and champs. Hello, Matt. Matt says me too, Pee-wee. Yep, so all the small channels won't get noticed because all the content has been absorbed. Yeah, I know. That's kind of the bummer. It's like when you're a small channel and you're trying to catch up, they give it to all the big channels, and so like they just get further ahead, you know what I mean? Like, say they have a 500,000, subscribers on YouTube. They post a video, obviously they have a much bigger reach, but they're gonna grow. Even if I posted the exact same video, they would grow way more than I would, but it's like, I'm already at a disadvantage, man. Help me out. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of disappointed I didn't get the Roadcraft demo early. Because they're like, oh yeah, we're all out of keys. So this time, hopefully, I asked them basically back in February. And then I was told that it was too early. They didn't know much to contact them later. So I contacted them like 2 weeks ago. And then they said they still didn't know much. Contacted them a couple of days ago and haven't heard back. So if I don't hear back within the next couple of days, it's probably not going to happen. So. Hey RXY, welcome in. Rex says, you think a company would try to get as many people as they can to promote their game? I'm not sure how they do it exactly, but it seems like they just grab the biggest creators they can. And it makes sense, like they have the largest reach, but at the same time, I also, if I were a game company, I think anyways, I would probably do a lot of the big ones, but I'd also do people who play it all the time. You know how there's some people who play like just Grand Theft Auto or just Farm Sim or just SnowRunner or whatever, like they just play like one game? In that case, if all of their content is revolved around that one game, probably give it to them early, right? Like they're like a loyal creator, but their whole entire following is of that one game, or at least like, maybe a couple of games or something, but they're all sort of related. I think you would want to pick a couple of those people as well. Did I miss that little chunk? No? Okay. There's like a weird light spot right there. Hey Frosty, welcome in. Rex is like, UI and Zing, yeah. We've been playing it for a while. I think I'm one of the few people who's actually beat Expeditions. I haven't played it in a long time now, but I think most people played it and gave up on it right away. Is 25 worth it? I've said for a couple of months, well, basically 6 months, I guess, that I don't think it is if you have 22. I would wait for a while to get some more mods and, updates and stuff to fix some stuff. Not that there's really much that I've noticed that's not, like, good or bugs or whatever, but I'm sorry about my mic there again. I would say, yeah, it's probably worth it at this point. They have a good amount of mods. Tomorrow, actually, Precision Farming comes out. So, yeah, I basically started my channel with SnowRunner. I say that I started it with Gold Rush the game, because I did play that like 6 months before I started playing SnowRunner. But I still wasn't consistent with the game. Like, I played it for a couple of weeks. Actually, I probably played it for a couple of months. I think I played it like October, November, December, maybe even January or something, but that was about where I stopped. And then I didn't play. I posted a couple of videos, like maybe 2 or 3 or something, I don't remember, all the way till like mid June. I think maybe it was May, June, something like that. So for like 6 months I probably only had like 4 videos or something. And then after that, SnowRunner was on a Steam summer sale. That's when I bought it, picked it up, and started playing that. Couldn't stream at the time. So, SnowRunner was the first game that I played consistently on the channel and have played consistently ever since. Alright, there we go. But let's see what the chat says. Mr. Frosty's wondering if you guys think it's worth it for him to pick up 25 or not. He currently plays 22, or excuse me, has 22. Would you guys say that it's worth it at this point? This is very cool, Rexy. Nice one. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Try to keep up with everyone, right? Robert would say yes. Dust Bunny votes yes as well. So yeah, the little roller on the left here was the one we were using before. You can see it doesn't, you know, it only rolls out one on each side. This one's got 2, and then it actually folds out and goes into like 4, I think. Yeah, it should go out to 4. Perhaps wait for a sale if need be. Yeah, that's a good point. Unless 26 is on the horizon. For Farm Sim, they did 2 years lessons. They did like Farm Sim 15, 17, 19. And now they've gone to 3 years. They went from 19 to 22, 22 to 25. So probably the next one would be Farm Sim 28. So I would say you probably got 2.5 years before the next one comes out. I gotta check here. Is that everything I gotta do? I always forget. This field looks so bad with these little patches, though. It's annoying. I wish I could get rid of them. I probably should check the sawmill here. Pretty much full. Okay. I keep forgetting I could sell all this stuff for money too. That's a pretty good amount of money sitting here. Do you guys ever do this where you just kind of look around? I'm just thinking like, okay, if I skip some time, we have the field. I mean, we don't have to like, you know, weed this or anything. I kind of go through my head like all the different things. I'm like, we don't have to weed it. We already have lime. We fertilize it. Like, I don't know if Steam has 25 on sale, but you're probably with them. Yeah. I don't think it is on sale, but if they do pop up on sale, is what Lessons was saying. Like, maybe wait to see if it does pop up at some point here. Alright, let's go back to the map. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Let's see. I don't know if I'll even use this house, but probably will. Farmhouses. There was the A-frame's 35K. That's actually pretty big. I could put that like right over. Oh wait, this is as far back as it lets me put it. That whole back section. Oh wait, there we go. I can move it a little bit further. That'll work. I'll have to just move the bales. So yeah, in a couple months when we get through the bales, I already forgot what it was, August? Yeah, in August, 1, 2, 3, about 4 months from now. And actually I think that's what we have to wait for our stuff to grow anyways. We're going to pay down our finances as much as we can. That way we get the lowest amount of interest on our debt. So we're negative 275,000. I keep doing that, going the wrong thing. Let's go back here, visit Mr. Walter. Darn woodpeckers. Alright, next month we go. I think we can probably just skip 3 months at least, right? Wait, so you were at $0 last time. What did you buy? I was at $0, but I was still a negative 100,000 Pee-wee. Darn woodpeckers, right? We bought this big roller here, and then I had to buy this. There's a fuel tank over here. I think it might be right here. I think the fuel tank was like 35,000 and the trailer was like 135. And then I took out a little bit extra and fixed my vehicle. And then I think I bought fertilizer or something. I don't remember exactly what I did, but it ended up costing me what, like, looks like about 170,000. Actually, no. Because the the roller is 135. The other one was like, I think I said 35. Let me check. Let's see. Maybe 35 is wrong. Oh, 30. Okay. So yeah, that's about 170,000. So. Okay, so the middle patches are ready to go. I think so. This month should take the rest of it to orange, I think. Back with my chocolate banana dessert. Very nice. It's got some ice cream in there. It is indeed Peeps chocolate homemade ganch. How do you say that? Ganache? Warm with some chunks of banana for the dipping. Okay, did it go green? Or, yep, orange? Okay, perfect. So now we gotta go one more month. I don't know if this is July or August. We'll see. We're in July now. So we can mow all this. Mansus, how are you guys doing today? Doing well? How is everybody doing? So I think we'll stack the bales on this side. Actually, let's see. If I'm going to put a bunch of... Maybe I should put the shed first. I kind of want to work my way backwards from the other side, so I guess I'll sell that stuff, put the house down, and then I'll kind of work my way backwards. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we're getting paid today. Steering assist. Just got home. It's pretty early. Did you leave a couple hours early, Zing, or? I mean, I know you can kind of leave whenever you want, but... Oh, music. Oh, okay, you went in early and left early. 8 hours was up. Hey Blaine, welcome in. Bad boy, welcome back. Back for a short time. Put some of the pain relief stuff on your legs. Very good. Yeah, hopefully they start to get better. Because that must be huge. I was going to say pain in the butt, but pain in the leg if you feel me. Alright. Okay. That was almost dad joke worthy. Hey, you like that? Pain in the leg? That's just glad to hear it, fellas. Work's doing good. Bit quiet finally. Had to get super busy, or about to get super busy again. Probably jetting off to London in 2 weeks, and Milan, and Paris 2 weeks after. Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. I know it's business related, but some pretty cool places to see. Wranglington McDanglington, says Matt. And says, dang Jay and Zing, don't you know leg jokes are his Achilles heel? For Bad Boy. That was good. Another solid dad joke there. Hello Liz, welcome in. You're glad you didn't fall asleep at the desk? Yeah, they probably wouldn't have liked that too much. Are you, I know you said you have your own, like, spacing, but is it actually, like, cubicles, or do you have your own, like, office? Like a full-on room? Your boss left at 11? Is the no cubes like no there isn't any cubes, or no I have a cube? Like that no could be go either way. You have to reserve a cube daily. That's right, you were talking about that. I forgot about that part. That's kind of crazy. Really? Offices are off limits even to management? So who uses them then? All in dirty, gross cubes. I don't think this will make the corner here, right? Yeah, for some reason it stops here when I'm mowing. It can't quite make the corner, but if I'm doing like fertilizer or something, it can. Kind of a bummer. It's just a little bit too much. He says, we don't really know. That's weird. You can only reserve them for meetings for like an hour. Huh. Do you ever reserve it for an hour for a meeting with just yourself so you can sit there in peace for an hour? Hey, unknown gamer, welcome in. Gray, possibly molded colored, or mold colored from stains on them. Are the cubes grazing? I'm back, but I did more like 45 minutes, not 15. It's all good, Stefanos. Welcome back. I might do that and just leave. I mean, people come in and leave after like 2 hours. Your office sounds like the kind of Chandler Bing from Friends would do. Wait, there's another one here? Okay. A little bit of overlap, whatever. So yeah, it's good to be home hanging virtually with the homies in JJ's live stream. Very nice. You ended a bit early yesterday, huh? Seeing as that because you had to go in early. Well, I guess not have to, but you wanted to go in early. If there's one positive thing of going in early, it really makes me appreciate this time, right? I had to take the garbage out, pack some stuff up. You had some adulting to do, in other words. Being responsible. Hey Brady, welcome in. How are you doing today, Brady? I mean, when I can roll out of bed to my work laptop, it makes time less of a concern, right? Yeah, especially since you've been doing that for, like, what, 6 years or something? No, longer than that. 6, 7 years? 6 years, okay. It says we got 26 watching and 23 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. I probably should have turned right and gone down by the road there. That's what I was planning on going all the way around the field on the outside just to get a little bit of extra grass whenever we can. We'll still do that. I'll just go back to that side. Yeah, we'll go down, we'll go to the left here, then we'll follow that all the way around, and then all the way to the back, over there, and that's when we'll let the AI take over at that point. I know this corner, I don't own, I think I cut it a little bit too far inside, I don't own a lot of it. A little bit of extra grass here and there. Rubber with the gimbal all going in. 92, very nice. Yep, happy Mother's Day coming up soon, Mr. Samuel. Mississippi weatherman. David, thank you for the subscription. Hey Sawyer, welcome in. How's it going today, Mr. Sawyer? I saw you say yesterday you started streaming again. Did you delete everything recently? Or I shouldn't even say recently, but delete everything fairly recently, maybe? I know you like doing that. Stuff studying says, hello Sawyer. You guys have Mother's Day in May? And in UK we have it in March. Yeah, it is. It's in May. It's this Saturday? No, it must be Sunday. You said the 11th. That must be Sunday, right? I know it's this weekend. I can't remember which day it is, though. I think it's Sunday. Oh yeah, the points are working again, Sawyer. I don't know. It's been giving us troubles lately. Alright, I think this might be the last road here. Rubica says Sunday. Thank you, Rubica. I was kind of trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, well, if it's 7, we got 8, 9, 10. Wow, we actually still have some money. 1,610. That'll probably all be gone by the time we have the AI mow this entire thing, huh? Sawyer says I did 2 lives Monday and a live stream Tuesday. Yeah, but did you delete all your stuff again? You always delete all your videos and streams, and then you start streaming again like a couple weeks later. Like I've seen you do that at least like 4 times by now, 4 or 5. Rubica says, you on hard mode or brutal? For what? Are you talking about Farm Sim, Rubica? I'm not sure if you're on SnowRunner or Farm Sim. FS? Oh, no, we're not. It's not. It's actually on normal economic mode. I did play FS25 on hard economic mode, and I just found that the progress was too slow. Even on this one, I think we are like 90 hours in or something. I don't know if that's right. I should probably check. I want to say it's in the 80s somewhere, I think. We've made I would say a decent amount of progress. We're already 5 years in. And I think we're going to get a house and a garage and that kind of stuff built up today. I'm going to sell all of that. Let me turn the AI on. Turn this. They're blocked by an object. What object? Oh, okay, they're going now. Alright, everything's good, I think. Because they have to go, JJ, take care. Alright. Take care, JJ, and all. I think is what I should have said. Oh, did I put that down? Okay, wrong thing. Yeah, it's, oops. Gotta turn this back on. Steering assist. Yeah, I think we're gonna get our sheds and house and that kind of stuff taken care of, but I mean, we're 5 years in. We're negative. Well, actually, we're probably about break even. So basically, we have all the land and all of the equipment that we've sort of profited. If you want to count that, I guess. Sawyer deleted his message. I don't know what he said there. Yesterday had some bad thunderstorms. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. That's why we call you Mississippi Weatherman. Back now, letting my legs relax for about 30 minutes. Alright. Sounds good, bad boy. Welcome back. Take care, Rubica. You like this song, Matt? I don't know which song this actually is. To the Bone? Nickelback style? Oh, shoot. I remember in Zing's stream the other day there was a really bad dad joke. I don't remember what it was. It was something about Nickelback and 50 Cent. It was like a joke about money. I don't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was, Zing? If you remember, go ahead and say it. I just thought of it when he said Nickelback. I'm like, oh, that's funny. So like I said, I'm trying to be a content creator. Yeah, you gotta follow what Mr. Rex says. Which Mr. Rex says, Sawyer, stop constantly deleting your stuff. You won't get anywhere. Stick to one thing and get really good at that one thing. Then do something different. Yeah, if you're constantly deleting it, you're just... I mean, all the work that you put in to stream it that day is gone. I would say pretty much just leave all your stuff up for... I mean, as long as you've already done anything, unless you want to like change something about it or something, I don't know. Hello, Mr. Bryce, welcome in. Snakebite's headed out. I'm on the outside road here, so I can't use the auto drive, basically. I gotta get back to fixing the vehicle. But I'll be listening. Alright, Snakebite. I'll see you in a bit. Well, not see you, but hear you. You'll hear me. I don't know. Both of my lives are in the playlist, and the streams I did are both in the playlist. Yeah, that's good. You just gotta stop deleting everything. Because you've been here for probably, I don't know, I guess about a year or something. And you were creating content a year ago when I met you. But you've deleted it and started over and deleted it and started over and deleted it and started over so many times that you now only have 2 streams from like the last couple of days. Yeah, I mean it's not nearly as many, but yeah, exactly, Zing. The old videos and old streams will still get some views, they're just not as much. Especially streams, they don't really get as many views. Like, people will watch it while it's live, but when it's not live, you know, they don't really watch. Maybe if they watch constantly and they, like, missed a stream, they'll catch back up, but they don't usually watch a lot of streams after the fact. But yeah, my first day monetized on YouTube, I made 13 cents. I was like, oh, that's how it's gonna be, huh? I know I'm missing a whole bunch because this outside row is kind of sporadic all over the place. I'm still a mod on your channel? Okay. Yeah, I try and stop there every once in a while, but I'm not very good with that. Bryce rolled a 17. It's no good. Samuel, you got 63. Very nice. So you got enough to start streaming, Sam. Every time I talk to somebody, they're like, "Oh, I got 13. I gotta get to 50 so I can start live streaming." Fun fact, if people stop making videos for a month or so at a time, they stop showing up on the feeds even if people are subbed. I didn't know that. So that's why consistency is key. I didn't even know that, Zing. Smidog's making videos again? I have not seen a single one of them pop up on my feed either. Like, I knew he was making videos for a while on TikTok. I didn't even know he came back, so... Oh man, we're missing the whole side here. There we go, now we're getting it all, I guess. His videos are doing pretty well. 1,000-ish. That is pretty good. Makes sense. YouTube algorithm doesn't stop moving. You don't post, you get forgotten. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense. Like, why would you promote what you would basically call a dead channel? Right? If they're not making content anymore, what's the point in recommending that? I mean, I guess there's some videos, obviously, where they're like viral videos, if you will. Or maybe viral for their size. Like, they might recommend that one video or something, but that's pretty much it. You'll get the one that everybody's seen from them. Left in the dust. Bad Boy's checking his points. 105,323. Now the question is, how many are you going to risk? Actually, maybe I should grab the outside here again. I know there's some bad spots. Alright, Mr. Bryce has started a heist. Hello, Sydney. Heist 5,323. Okay. Robert with a heist all. Mr. Rex with a heist all. Yeah, I always try to tell people that if you're going to make content, try to make videos that you can keep up with. So, like, if you there was a kid in I think it was Nacho's chat the other day who was like, "Yeah, I want to start a YouTube channel and I want to start doing stuff here in the summer when it's slows down, And that's a good idea, but if you can only keep up for like 3 months, then you're back to school and you can't keep doing it. What I would recommend is over those 3 months, say you make like 30 videos, right? If you space that out over a year, that's about 3 videos per month. So maybe they can do every other week or something. Every other week would, we'd have a couple of extras, but that's what I would do. I would record all 30 videos over the summer, whatever you can keep up with. If you can end up doing more than that, like then you can kind of, I guess, post an extra one when you record an extra one, you know what I mean? And so you'll always have those other ones in your back pocket that you can make sure that you stay consistent with. Because if you produce 30 videos for 3 months and then you just go silent for 9 months, it's just not going to work. Oh, zing with the 31. Typical. You had somebody tell you how to live stream? Yeah, there's a lot of people that like to do that. I still think the best comment that I've ever received, it's not supposed to be the best comment, but it was just one of the funniest ones. I think it was supposed to be an insult, but I found it really funny. I made a video and the person basically told me, I can't remember how they said it exactly, but they said basically, if you're going to make a crappy video, at least give us a good view of the crappy video. I thought it was funny. I immediately sent it to Zing. Ooh, Robert rolled a 99. Robert's got the high number luck. Yeah, same person told me about live stream. Tell me I don't talk very much in mine. Yeah, it's hard to know. Like, you know, am I talking too much? Am I not talking enough? You know what I mean? It's really tough to, because obviously if you sit there and it's just completely quiet the whole time, well, that's not very fun to watch either. But if somebody's in there just talking the entire time, that's also kind of annoying. It's kind of a fine line of how much you gotta talk, I think. But obviously, the smaller you are, the less people you have in there. So it's like, well, I'm streaming to nobody. Do I just talk to myself then? Which is what I would recommend, but I don't know. What flavor do you like, Miss Sydney? What was that for? Oh, Starbucks, so Happy Camper, nice. And Zink says, yeah, just yap. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do too. But I think you kind of, like, at certain points you're like, well, I probably should just be quiet because there's not much going on here. But yeah, I would say I'm more of a yapper. If all else fails, just talk about food. Rex says, you guys here, October 16th for Season 16 for the updates to the P16. You know, I think I have heard that, Rex. I don't know where I heard that, though. Shout out to Sawyer, bro, just got drowned in critique. You still here, bud? I don't know. I think you might have left. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. That's the saying, right? Oh shoot, that's not a row. Yeah, happy early Mother's Day. Man says, I mean, you better not be lying. I love the Pacifics. I mean, we'll just say they're not telling the whole truth. Oh no. There we go. Where's our AI at? There he goes. Rex is silly. Yes, he is. They don't really call you Wrangle Dangle for nothing. Oh, Zing says October 16th, confirmed release date for Season 16. You heard it here first, guys. Alright, is that... Nope, that's not on the line. Roar Rexy and Roar Sydney. There we go, finally back on the line. I like white chocolate macadamia. Was that for cookies, or is that a Starbucks drink? I don't go there, I don't know. I also don't drink coffee. On an uptrend, that's nice. Go with the flow when you start streaming and recording, yeah. I try not to think about it too much, but it does enter my head when it gets kind of quiet, like should I be talking right now, or am I talking too much if I start yapping when there's nothing really going on? This is, yeah, nobody jumps in mine, I don't talk to nobody, yeah. When you're starting out, that's how they all go. And I think that's why you have to kind of talk to yourself, because usually when you start out, any of the viewers that you do get, they don't talk. They're just sitting there watching. And so if you're just not talking, I feel like they're like, well, why am I watching this person, you know? What makes them different than watching, you know, person B, so. Alright. I think I actually caught up. Wrangle dangle, don't be dangling false carrots, buddy. False carrots, that's funny. Matt, I'll dangle whatever I want. Oh no. That's why they call you Wrangle Dangle. Rex is good besides stuck in traffic. Sydney's on a sugar rush. Rex says, I'm good at talking to myself. Maybe that's why I'm good at my videos. Yeah, it's weird to tell people that that's kind of what you have to do, I think. Like when you start out, you either talking to yourself on a live stream or talking to yourself in videos. Like I describe it as being a crazy man talking to myself next to a microphone. It just happens to be recording it. I missed all of this though. Let's grab that. There we go. Oh, I missed a little chunk there too. Dustmite says, you are very good, Roberts. No comment. I think that was for me, though. Robert doesn't think you're very good, Rex. He says he pleads the fifth, saying he did not say that. He's covered under the Fifth Amendment. He's got no comments to say. Mr. Weenie, welcome back in. We got a couple of cookies. Is it cookie time? I mean, I suppose it's cookie time somewhere. It's funny because Alfredo was the one who wanted that emoji, but now it fits with Mr. Rex's cookie time a lot better than whatever Alfredo wanted the cookies for. Oh, Rex, in one of the screenshots for the new GTA 6 screenshots that were put out yesterday, they are robbing a store, and there's a 420 card on the ground. Or not on the ground, on the counter next to him. I figured you might enjoy that. Matt's playing some SnowRunner while watching. Yeah, I think GTA 6 is going to be good. I know a lot of people are really disappointed in the delay. I have no problem with it. Yeah, it sucks we can't play it for another 6 months, but I don't know. They make such good games. Like, well, I don't see why it's really an issue. You know what I mean? Like, if it was any other company that they come out and it's all buggy, it's like, well, what did the delay really do then? You know? But they put so much attention to detail in their games, and they're just so good. Yep, May 26, 2026. I actually looked it up earlier. It's a Friday. Well, I should say earlier, yesterday. I'm a technical dork. You are a comic relief for Rex. Maddie says 420. I think that's what you want, or I think that's what you think, Mr. Zane. Gotcha. Yeah, I think you're hilarious too, Rex. I think a lot of people in here would agree. Maddie says 420. Oh, you'll need a super PC for that game. I can't afford a new one now. Yeah, I probably won't be able to run that on ultra graphics on my current setup. Me and Nacho are going to be so nitpicky of the grade of the lines of the road. Oh, yeah. It's going to be awesome. What about the flatness? Are you going to get out a level? And be like, you got a little bump here. Pave it again. We might. Maybe somebody will make a level modsing. You can tell if it's off. Where is this map based off? It's not a state, I guess. It's sort of more of an area, but it's like the Louisiana, Arkansas, like south, kind of by the Mississippi, around there probably-ish. JJ, how perfect will our roads be when we roadcraft with Zing and Nacho, our OCD brothers? Yeah, I missed that one first. I have a little bit of OCD. I can let go of it at times, but other times I'm like, oh, I missed a little patch here. I gotta grab that, you know. Rex is gonna be silently nitpicking. He's gonna be sitting there cussing. Yeah, I'm a closeted OCDer, or if that's even a way to say it. All right. I was going to get it originally, but it'd probably get GTA 6. Oh, you're going to get 5? I'm hoping the story isn't as slow as GTA 5. Or, yeah, 5. I thought it was 4 for a second. Closet drinker here. Ready for the new GTA? Been like a few years since I played it in general. I saw how flat you made those roads, Rex. I noticed. Ooh. Yeah, I think the game looks like it's going to be huge. There's a GTA mapping project. I've talked about this a few times, but I'm in the Discord on there. It's pretty fun to look at because they have basically what they do is they'll go through the screenshots and find certain buildings, and I kind of did this on. I found some of the locations of Trailer 1, just like if you go to Google Maps and like look around, you can see, you know, some of the buildings are like identical. And so they find all of these buildings and then they go in. There was a bunch of leaks like 2 years ago where they like tested out different gameplay and, you know, just looking around and all kinds of weird stuff. But during that time, the people would like get the locations through the game files and stuff, like the X and Y coordinates, and so they would kind of know where they were on the map. And so they're like, okay, well in this spot, there's a house here, there's a road here, river here, and they like map it all out. And so you can see like speculated roads, speculated locations, speculated cities, like they might know the name of a city like Ambrosia or something, but they don't know where it is on the map, you know? Whereas obviously with Miami or Vice City, they know exactly where that one's going to be. I don't know, it's really cool. They have like different colored dots and different colored names and different colored lines and all that stuff for like confirmed stuff and then speculated stuff, and they show like where the character was looking during the different trailer parts, so they, you know, I don't know, it's pretty cool. That's a very Arcadian comparison. I love GTA 4, was disappointed with 5. Robert's still a GTA newbie. Yeah, I'm still playing through Vice City, and it's kind of fun. Like, after seeing that trailer, it just makes me want to play it again, you know? Not like again, but like I haven't played it recently. It's been a while. But yeah, every time there's some more news on it, it's like, oh man, I want to go back and play this and beat that, and I don't know. Let's see if we can push this a little bit further. Get out of here. Not quite. Fold it up. There we go. Alright. 6-lane roads, says Rex, yeah. Imagine that. 6-lane roads going everywhere for Roadcraft. When GTA 6 comes out, you'll be buying it. Yeah, I'll be buying it too. I'll probably end up buying it twice. I'll probably buy it on Xbox and then I'll buy it on PC. It's going to be kind of expensive because you got to buy or I'll have to buy the game, and then I'll probably buy live just so we can play GTA Online, even though I didn't play it online when I played 5 until like 2020. But the live service alone is like, I don't know, it used to be like 60. I think it's like 70 or 80 or something now. But yeah, I'll probably get it on there, and then as soon as it comes out on PC, I'll switch over. It's just a lot easier to play it on PC if you're doing recordings and stuff. How it goes, you big goof, to Blaine? Humans today are really getting annoying. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Rex. I'm on PlayStation 5, so I'm gonna probably try to get GTA 6. Yeah. Apparently all of Trailer 2 was recorded on a PlayStation 5. So it says it at the very bottom at the end, recorded on a PlayStation 5. So that's pretty cool to see that they got that, you know, quality of graphics and stuff. Those are probably all just cutscenes from the game, but still, it looks really good. I can't feel like the missions are gonna be a good part when we start playing it. Liz is also PS5. He says, yeah, I just knew that, so there you go. Hey, Eagle, welcome in. How are you doing, Eagle? Ultra, welcome in as well. Yeah, I've always been, pretty much my whole like family and friend group have played Xbox, so that's why I got an Xbox. I bought a PlayStation 4 when that first came out back in 2013. I bought one game with it when it came out, and I still only have one game for my PlayStation 4. I probably played it for like a month. I don't even know if I played it that long. Because the PlayStation came out a week before Xbox did. So I think I played PlayStation for like a week, and then I switched over to Xbox, and then I pretty much never went back and played PlayStation. So yeah, I kind of just stuck to the Xbox after that, because if I'm only going to buy one game on the PS4, there's not really much reason for me to buy another system that I probably wouldn't use. Andrea posted a picture in your Discord of my fireplace I just got. Who's Andrea? Rex, go check out my farm build, man. Ultra, you got a new video out? Yes, sir, nice. I used to play Xbox, used to play that Lego Jurassic Park, and I stopped playing Xbox. Oh, JJ, not Andrea, autocorrect. I was like, who's Andrea? Blaine's got a girlfriend named Andrea now, I guess. Yeah, if anybody else wants to check it out, Ultra's channel's linked right there when he just joined. You guys can check it out. But when PS4 came out, I got the PS4 for Christmas, and the PS5 came out, I started playing PS5. Yeah. I mean, like I said, so I owned both PS3 and 360, and then I've owned both PS4 and Xbox One. But after, because all of my friends and family have Xboxes now, so I just don't even really use the PlayStation. So when PS5 and the Xbox Series X came out, I was like, I'll get the X, but I have no reason to get the PS5. There are a couple of games that would probably be fun to play on there because there are some exclusives, but Xbox doesn't really have any exclusives anymore. But yeah, other than that, I probably wouldn't use it. And back when I used to play on PS3, PlayStation was free online. I know they've been charging for years now for PlayStation Plus or whatever it is. Rex also posted a picture in your Discord, okay. Hey Mississippi, welcome in. I just realized I don't think I have a command for you, Mississippi. I gotta fix whiskeys and then I'll have to add yours. Hello, Corn Cob. I'm just looking at the live chats here. Mississippi says hello. Rex says, hey Redcorn. Dust Bunny, hey Redcorn. Or hello, actually. Robert, hi Redcorn. Matt says, hello Corn Cob. Everybody calls him Redcorn, but I called him Mississippi. Why is that? Oh, thank you, Mr. X. That's nice of you. So there is Mississippi's channel. Let's see, is today... I think you stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Mississippi, right? I know you've told me this twice, at least twice. Redcorn is shorter than Mississippi to type. Yeah, that's fair. You don't want to write it out? Yeah. I still remember when I was a kid learning to spell it. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Hello, must have a knack for coming into these streams to watch Grass Simulator. I know, we're almost done with Grass Sim. Lawn Mowing Simulator is almost done. But welcome in, Dactyl. Matt says, I grew up on PS1, PS2, and then moved to Xbox 360, but went full-time PC as it started to shine through with the mods. Yeah. I just remember I moved in with a couple of guys, and so one of them, he had a PS3, the other one only had PC. But the one who had the PS3 had a really nice PC. This was like 15 years ago. And I just remember him playing all kinds of cool games, and I was like, dude, like, none of these games are on console. They're all a bunch of indie games. I don't remember any of them, but he played all kinds of little games that, you know, don't even come out. Or maybe they do, but they're like years later, you know? Like they're in alpha or beta stages, early access stuff, and that's kind of what made me want to get a PC, because I was like, look at all these fun games this guy's getting to play, and I can't play any of them because I'm on console. So, but yeah, we as a family we had a PS1 back in the day. We never had PS2 because we got a PS1 when PS2s were already out, and then I myself bought my PS3, PS4. So, he says yes, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday around 6 to 7 Central Standard Time. Hey, the one, welcome back in. What's the next crop going to be? What do you guys think it should be? I asked you guys a couple of times. I've heard a couple of different things. We got, I think, somebody said corn, somebody said soybeans. What else did somebody say? There was a couple of different ones. Oh, sunflowers. Rick says spinach. I think somebody else might have said peas, actually, too. But I'm not really sure. I kind of feel like I want to get a combine, maybe. Because we can get a combine for like 100,000. Yeah, we could do like sorghum. I think you can do soybeans, sorghum, wheat, barley, oats. With that, something like that.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's
Rex, are you playing Cheaty SnowRunner tonight?
Pickup trucks, cargo vans.
Which one sells for the most? That's a good question. Does anybody know that?
Go truck yourself.
I think spinach might actually be up there because you can harvest it multiple times a year. I don't know what's the most profitable crop. Does anybody know that? We got peanuts from Ultra, sugarcane, you filthy animal. Oof, that would be... I mean, maybe eventually, that would be kind of tough, though. Or olives. Or we can get chickens, we could do that. Soybeans has the highest value alongside the wet rice. Okay. Yeah, I honestly had no idea. I know soybeans people have said were profitable, and I think it was 22 or maybe it was 19. Dust Bunny says, I have no idea about the highest selling crop. I just know veggie harvests costs a lot. Gonna be getting banned for teasing Rexy all the time. How often do they do updates to this game? Maybe every, what would you say, guys? 2 weeks, maybe? Nailed it. It's from Maddie's little hammer in the nail. It's hard to see, it's just so small. If you do wheat, you could do the swath and then that's true. Yeah, we could make use of the the Macdon. Get a little extra percentage yield and extra percent from the what is it? The straw. Matt says exactly. Plus, being a big strategy gamer, most strategy games were always on PC and handled better with the keyboard and mouse. That's true too. Yeah. Real-time strategy games. Soybeans are still profitable, just ask the pro. My mother, almost 2,000 hours in the game so far, and she loves soybeans. Yeah, we get the Macdon. I know the Macdon boosted, I think it's 20%, maybe it's 25%. I didn't know the Nexat pack also has a boost to a couple of things harvesting, but it lowers your yield on the straw. It gives you 5% less straw. I think it's 20. Is it 25? Does anybody still use the Nexat? It's just so darn expensive. I wouldn't mind using it. It has a bunch of huge headers, and it has so much use. You know, like you can have all kinds of different things, attachments on there. You can do so much with it, but yeah, it's just so expensive. I think it's like 700,000, and then each piece is like 300,000 or something. So it's basically $1 million. Max is 25% to both crop yield and straw. Yeah, I know the Nexat pack boosts the crop yield. I think it's a 10% boost, and then it decreases the straw by 5%. I think that's what it was. Pain in the butt to drive, but glad I didn't pay for it. Oh. Streamlabs is yelling at Dactyl. You're gonna get banned from Streamlabs before you get banned for making fun of Rex. Matt says it bothers me. Just like the golden CR11 New Holland, no one uses them. They are end game, and by that point it's gotten irrelevant and you're looking at a new map. That's true, Matt. I would love to get the golden New Holland. I don't know why, like, for some reason I like the color of the real equipment too. You know, like the yellow color of the New Holland? I like that color. Or like the green John Deeres or the red cases. Like, that's their color, you know? Like seeing an orange one just doesn't look, or not orange, gold one just doesn't look right to me. Even though I think it'd be cool to have it, I don't know. For some reason I really enjoy the real looks of the machines. Thanks, Matt. I didn't mean to upset Streamlabs. That's funny. Dactyl, it thinks that is a bad word. Just use rectum instead. I think you should just type out booty. Streamlabs is a snowflake. That's true. Yeah, booty. I don't know why. I always tell my nephews they like to play Call of Duty, and I call it Call of Booty. It bothers them, but I don't know, it's kind of funny. You know, or like the @ symbol, like in your email address. The @ and then some dollar signs. You gotta get creative. Giant just don't really understand their player base that well, which is weird to say. Yeah, I mean, it's cool equipment, but yeah, it's just so dang expensive. I don't know if maybe that's part of the partnership, like it has to be, you know, somewhat realistic with pricing, like, oh yeah, you're gonna get that for $750,000 or something. But yeah, it's end game. Like you said, by the time you get to that point, you either have a massive farm or you're moving on to a new map. Now I got the New Day stuck in my head promoting Bootios. What? New Day? Is that like a song? Yeah, holy, 700,000 for a New Holland Gold Edition. I don't know what they cost. I'll check it right now. I think the New Hollands are less. I want to say those are like 350. But the Nexat pack, the Nexat machine itself is like 650,000 or something. I'll check right now. Okay, here's the Nexat right here. The machine itself is 655,000. And then, depending on which one of these add-ons you want, like let's say corn or sunflowers, that's an extra 182,000. So what does that come to? 830,000-ish? That's pretty dang expensive. What's the cheapest add-on here? Maybe the Macdon here, 144? Yeah, that's the cheapest add-on. So you're basically looking at an absolute minimum of 800,000. for one header thing, because I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a header. One attachment and the machine. And some of these ones you can have like, I think you can have like this slurry module with like this or something. I don't know which one of these go together exactly. I've messed around with it before. And I think actually you need like this. This is the hopper. So in order to harvest it, actually you need this one as well, 318,000. So you need like the header. But once you like go over the plant, it chops it up, you know, and then it'll put the good stuff into here, into this holding tank. So you actually need that one too. So that puts it up over $1 million just for that one thing. Golden CR11, that should be cheaper. Oh wow, it is 750,000. Holy crap! I didn't know it was that expensive. Jeez. See, I would probably get this one to start out 100,000. We could get the Massey Ferguson 80 or 8570 and get, I don't know, a header trailer and header and some other stuff. But holy smokes, these ones are way more than I thought. That is crazy. I didn't know they got up that much more. I kind of thought they topped out around 400,000 or 500,000, maybe 650 or something, but 750. Mr. Joshua, welcome back in. Yeah, so we got a long way to go. You're a Kloss man. I think, I don't know. I think I see John Deere the most, so I'm probably, oh, I don't have it on. Probably John Deere. I don't see a lot of cases. But I do like Fendt and Kloss and Case. Kind of all the big brands, really. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. So if you look at the stats, though, each of the Nexat add-ons are on top of their class competition, but they are priced way above, too. That is true. I remember looking at the Harvester width. I think it's tied for grain. And it was bigger for sunflowers and corn, I think. And then the holding tank is larger, but yeah, like you said, it's way more expensive than those ones. So, welcome to the grassy struggle. Actually, I think we're probably getting close to being done with this, Matt. I think next month we're gonna start moving on, because once I wrap all these, I'm gonna throw them on the side. I think I might throw them back there again. I'm gonna put a house down. We're gonna put like a barn, all that kind of stuff off in the back over there. And as far as money goes, I think we're negative 275, but I think with all that stuff, that should bring us back up to like even. And then, yeah, all this harvest, we would be back into the green. So if we took out another loan, we could buy some more land and some equipment and do something else finally. Oh no, I'm missing a big chunk. I'm also missing some chats here because I'm busy driving. Here we go. I'll be honest, I just use the Colossus pack so I can toggle how wide I want to run things. Yeah, we might end up getting that. Omatana has a combine harvester that starts at 94,000, 20,000 for the header, and corn header's 35. That's pretty competitive for what's in the base game. I don't remember how much the header is, but it's probably similar. Horse-powered heart attack. Omatana's the person who makes the mod, Matt. Yeah, she's a mod maker and streamer. Coming soon, new Farm Sim 2028, yeah. She also has some maps. So yeah, didn't she make the four fields map or whatever? Or am I wrong on that one?
Wheels spinning faster. They all cheer his name. Crown is on their feet. He just can't be tamed. The finish line's in sight. His tail starts to wag. Nacho's got the lead.
She did make 4 fields. Okay. Dactyl suddenly realizes I'm a bad person using Unreal mods.
Tearing up the track. The terror you
Yet I still tell Rexy he cheats with stock trucks. That's funny. No, I mean, whatever you have fun with, I always say that. I like to play realistic, but for this series, I know we're getting a little bit, like, carried away with... maybe not carried away, a little bit into the more unrealistic side. Try and get over here. We have a rapper that raps pretty fast. Did I really miss a little chunk back there? I think that might be just a visual glitch. What else do we use? Oh, the auto-load trailer. I was picking them all up by myself, but it just started to take too long, so...
We got the food that you want. Come to mi familia. Now serving. How you say? Breakfast.
But yeah, I feel like it gets kind of boring for the viewers if it's like, I mean, like I said, we're basically playing Grass Simulator right now, just grass over and over and over. And so I feel like it's kind of the same thing. If you're rapping for hours, like, it just gets kind of boring, so hopefully we're able to expand into some other stuff here and sort of mix it up. But it's hard when there's only like one thing to do that month, so... that's really cool. Thanks, guys, for shedding light. I'm always looking out for good mod makers. Shame on you, Dactyl. Shame! Shame this man. That doesn't make you bad. Just a certain play style. Yeah, you do you. Well, thank you, Miss Dust Bunny. I try to keep it entertaining, even though I don't... You know, even though we're doing the same thing, we're not mixing it up very much yet. How did I miss all of that? Or is this out of the field that I can't grab it? I think it's out of the field. Let's see. No, some of it went. Oh wait, no, the whole thing did go. Okay, I just can't drive. Conversation's always worth coming for. That's good. I'm glad you're enjoying that at least. It's funny because somebody last week was like, "You're basically a podcast. I just listen to you talk all day." Talk about all kinds of random things. Mostly video game related, but you know. Awesome streamer, awesome audience. Thank you, Matt. Let's get some W's in the chat for Matty, guys. He's been a member of the channel for 13 months now. Trying to see what else I missed back here. You think Saber will have a multiplayer servers running correctly at launch? I don't know. I don't think they've said anything about it, have they? I would guess probably not. That's just my gut feeling is probably not. Maybe they'll get it right this time, but maybe not. Congrats, Mateo, for being a member for 13 months. Thank you, Dust Bunny. We got a W from Roberts, from Zing, from Lisa, from Dust Bunny. I'm assuming Mr. Weenie might have put a couple too many W's or something. I didn't even see it. Maybe Samuel did the same. Fast rappers are a godsend. Oh, thank you, Mr. Weenie. We got another gifted membership. So we had Bad Boy gift 2 actually earlier. I was gonna say 1. And now we got Mr. Matty with 1. We got 3 new members today. I think Nacho got one. Blue Zach, because he stopped in, got one, and then Grumpy Old Studios got the third one. Congratulations, Grumpy Old Studios. He was in here yesterday. Haven't seen him yet today. Nacho! I don't even have a name for you guys. It's like Rex has the Dino Nuggets. Zing's got the Flippy McStumbles, I think it's called. Nacho's got the cheese heads. We gotta think of a name for you guys. Nice that we got some more females now. Yeah, we got Lisa, Dust Bunny, Sydney. I mean, if I look at my my analytics, I think overall, I haven't checked it recently, I think overall it's like 99% male, so you're at got some bad odds, Robert. One of every 100. Rips, yeah. That's alright, girls aren't as into gaming, that's fine. Oh yeah, we had Liz in here as well. You're right. Myself, Miss Lisa, Miss Liz, Miss Sydney. I think those are the only regular female viewers. We used to have an Allison, but haven't seen her in a long time. I think she started SnowRunner when I started my hard mode, and so she was there for a while, but I don't know. But she came back a couple months ago. Haven't seen her in a while again. But yeah, I started the hard mode like 2 years ago. So she was gone for like a year and a half and came back when I started the other one. You know Liz lurks from time to time? Oh, it's a different Liz, Matt. Yeah, other Liz. Oops. Oh, there's two Liz's. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Alright, time to get some rapping done. Shh, Mr. Dactyl, we don't tell Rex. You really like his content. JJ, JJ, I like the streams. I can listen in the background if I'm busy with other streams. Don't tell Rexy, but he's pretty cool too, even though he found me first. Yeah, Rexy likes to spread that peace and love. That's what he always talks about. Rex is actually probably the reason that I know most of the other people that are streamers. I'm pretty sure I met Zing through Rex. I know I met Nacho through Rex for sure. Pretty much everybody else. Right Family Gaming through Rex. Dust Bunny through Rex. Dactyl, probably you through Rex. From Rex's stream. Oh, there goes that one. Probably Miss Lisa here. I know she was in Rex's stream last night. Probably came from Rex's. A moment I will continue to regret. Yeah, Whiskey was from Rex. Like, you know, a bunch of people that Rex talks to that I watch. You know, I watch Rex and Rex goes to their streams and then they watch Rex back and then... So yeah, that's a lot of Rexy's work. Oh, Nacho, have you seen the screenshots that were released for GTA 6? I know you sent me the trailer. Did you happen to see the screenshots? Was hollering your epic tunes tonight. Keep on keeping on, brother. Yeah, from the website, from the Rockstar website. I posted all of them in my Discord in the GTA 6 section, and if you haven't seen them. Oh, that one's going, yeah, I knew that. Not too bad. Joshua says, good job, you hit your trophies. Missed that one somehow. Maddie says, yeah, I found you first, JJ, then led me to the others. Best website presentation I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, that's so cool how you scroll down and they... Like, obviously they have like the background there where the characters do some stuff, but like even the little postcards, they kind of like move for a couple of seconds as you scroll through it. They did a really good job. Yeah, the zooming in, the animations, I mean, there's a lot of pictures there too. I only saw the trailer, and then I started streaming, and after the stream I saw another video, someone was like, oh, they released some screenshots. I was like, what? I didn't see that. And then I went to I watched the video, and then I went to the website and looked at them all. I was like, holy crap, they released a ton of them. But yeah, it's really cool. The game looks very big. Very big. And a lot of stuff is happening in all of those screenshots. There's stuff going on all over the place. I also went back and watched the old GTA 5 trailer just to see like how different it was, and it was like there was stuff going on, but yeah, GTA 6 just has huge crowds all over the place doing stuff. I absolutely love the rumor that we can play a cop this time around. I have not heard that rumor. Funny story, Rex actually was commenting when I was new, and so I started looking around at the comment levers to see if they had channels. And started subbing back and found some great people. Yeah, that is Rex for you. Rex is looking around at all kinds of different people's streams. Like I said, he's pretty much got his day filled with watching streamers while he's working. Or at least listening, I should probably say. Looks like they're in the map. There's two cities this time. The main Vice City and a second smaller city to the west. Well, they have... So they have what's called Vice City, and then, at least on the website, they have Vice City, then they have Leonida Keys, which is the Florida Keys. They're like a string of islands that go really far out in Florida. And then they have Port Gellhorn, which I think is supposed to be Tampa Bay. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I think so. And then they have... Ambrosia, I think is how you say it. Another city. I don't know where that one's supposed to be. I'm not sure if that's like Fort Lauderdale or something, just a further up the coastline. Oh, come on. And then they had another two. One of them was a national park, and I can't remember the last one, whichever one I missed. Somebody else might be able to say the last one. Not just his 4 cities. That's great. It's a great story, Mr. Dactyl. A lot of cities. Back to the San Andreas vibes. Yeah, it seems like more like that. Orlando? That could be. That makes sense, because people are thinking it's more inland. So that could very well be. Gone in 60 seconds. Can't wait for my home state. GTA 6 is perfect playground for my group of or group to make 70s style character or car chase movies. It's cool that they showed off a really old like 50s car in that trailer too. You can see like just the tail light when they first start out. Looks awesome. Dactyl says, Dustbun, you can call me JD, as that's what I go by on my stuff and in Discords. I probably won't remember that. Think of Moonshine Grindhouse movies that were popular in the 70s. Also, Joshua says, hello, Mississippi. Hey, I'm not the only one who calls him Mississippi. Look at that. I think there was one more city, though. I can't remember the other name of... Maybe that was it. I'm trying to think back to all those pictures, and I just can't remember what the other name would have been. Oh no. It's random where you live in... I don't remember where you said you live, actually. I'm thinking of Samuel. Samuel's Mississippi. We got Mississippi Red Corn and Mississippi Weatherman. Mr. Samuel. Can you believe I've never touched GTA stuff? Yeah. I feel like most people have, but I feel like that is also believable because GTA 5's been out for 13 years, so... I mean, if you've been playing games for, I don't know, say 10 years now or something, like, the game was already out for 3 years by the time you started playing, so... Now just says fishing and basketball confirmed. Did they actually come out and confirm it, or just because we've seen them? Also, there's a pool table in there. Hopefully we can play some pool. They do some scuba diving as well. I wonder if they'll have any kind of like water sports. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. You know, like if you could have somebody driving around a boat, you'd be like back behind them on some skis or like a wakeboard or, you know, tubing or something, like just some random events to do or whatever you want to call them. I mean, the picture of him fishing, it could just be a cutscene where he's fishing, but I think we'll probably have fishing. I mean, they have fishing in Red Dead. Speaking of that, I should probably end up beating that game too at some point. Because when I see the GTA 6 trailer and all those pictures, it makes me want to play those kind of games too. I still have never beat RDR2. I'm in Chapter 3. I just keep getting distracted with all kinds of other games. It's Florida. It's gotta have fishing, right? Hey Stu, welcome in. Dactyl says, Stu, how you doing? Oh, the Everglades, that was the last one, yeah. They called it the Grasslands. That was the one I was missing, Scott. Thank you for that. So yeah, not like a city, but yeah, they probably should have some deep sea fishing. I mean, there's obviously lakes and stuff around there as well, but obviously they have the ocean there, so they could do a lot of cool stuff with that. My friend Diesel Rodeo is excited because he spotted a bison dually in the trailer, and he's been waiting for a proper dually for a while. Nice. I remember somebody pointing out the bison. I want to say it's maybe, was it IGN? Something like that. So the 4 cities, and then the National Park and the Everglades. I don't know, like, when you see some of the cities, too, like, you see Port Gellhorn, and you see off in the distance, there's all kinds of, like, industrial stuff happening. I think it's going to be quite a large map. Perfect playground for off-roading. Planning on doing some road reviews for GTA 6. Off-road reviews, not road reviews. I was like, wow, how did I read that wrong? Yeah, it sounds like the national park spot is supposed to be up by the border of the state. So the northern part, I don't know if it's going to be the whole state, probably not. But yeah, it sounds like that'll be a little bit more mountainous. Florida's a pretty flat state overall, so. But obviously it doesn't need to be completely accurate. Dactyl, you gotta head out, sounds good. I appreciate you stopping in, have a good rest of your night. We will see you in the next one. Can you go to New Mexico or Texas to go deep sea fishing? I don't think you can go anywhere else. Who knows, maybe later they'll add something like that? Because they did add Cayo Perico as a place you can go in GTA 5, so maybe they'll do something like that. And you can go to, I don't know, Texas or something. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Probably some stuff going on in Cuba or Southern America, yeah. I feel like they probably would have a, like, because in the other one they have that North Yankton, right? You start out in North Yankton, you have like a mission or two that involves North Yankton. So there could be a quick cutscene that goes, or not even cutscene, like a mission or two that goes somewhere else. And actually in Red Dead, you go to, what is it, Guarma? Something like that. You get lost going to Tahiti, end up in Guarma. I think that's the name, I don't remember. You can go fishing in the Mississippi River by St. Louis. Yeah, you can fish pretty much any river. Mississippi's obviously one of the bigger ones, but it's funny because I've been to the start of the Mississippi because it starts up in Minnesota and it's just like a little pond. Snake bites up in the mountains. I'm looking forward to playing with the docks that were spotted in the game. I'm also happy because we finally get a proper Harley Road King, and the GTA 4 Rancher returns. The Rancher is a truck, right? Like a kind of like a Chevy Blazer or something kind of like that. Where is the Delaware River? I would assume probably close to Delaware somewhere. I don't know. No deep fishing in New Mexico as far as I know. It's landlocked. Well, not deep sea fishing, but you could have some deep lake fishing. Eh? Yeah, Streamlabs is live again. Whoa, jeez, that one went flying out of there. Oh, it hit the fence, I think. Yes, it is a K5 Blazer from the 80s, okay. That's funny, Dust Bunny says, take care, JD. I totally forgot he already asked us to, or, well, asked you specifically. But, he asked, you know, you could tell him you could call him that, and I already forgot. You got it right, though. So the Delaware River is probably somewhere out east, Robert. Delaware's sort of close to New York, like up in that area. Or like Maryland. Slade is looking forward to it because he spotted several old trucks in GTA 6 plus some new muscle cars. Who is Slade? Is that one of your friends? Or a big streamer, maybe? Or just a big content creator? Gotta wait till it's done wrapping. Now we can buy some more. We are officially negative 117 now. You know what I just noticed? It's weird that it lets you go negative with film. It doesn't let you go negative with employing an AI, but... or really anything else. You have to take out a loan to get it. What would be cool if they have my hometown? You don't live in your hometown anymore, do you, Ultra? Or... because I'm going to ask what it is if you don't. Oh, nice. Robert won with 20,000. Stu got 328. I didn't even see the heist was going on. You do still live there? Oh, okay. Well, then I won't ask. Wouldn't want to dox you. That would be cool, though. Has anybody here been to Miami? I feel like somebody probably has. I've never even been to the state of Florida. So definitely not me. I feel like Nacho, maybe you have. You've pretty well traveled, right? Also, if you're driving a squatted truck in GTA 6 Online, you'll get a... you're getting a switching automatically? You've been to Disney World and Las Vegas. Isn't... I always forget. Disney World is California, Disneyland is Florida, right? I might have that backwards, I don't know. I want to go fishing for arapaimas in Florida. Since they've been sighted there recently. I know I've heard of that fish before. I've seen it, but I can't picture it. They're like really scaly, huge fish, right? Like just massive fish. They're kind of like sort of sturgeon, I guess would be the best way I can kind of think of it. I think Disney World is Florida. I think that's what I said, right? Or did I get it wrong? I don't know. Jeremy Wade from River Monsters. Yeah, I used to watch that show. Haven't seen it in a while. Florida also has peacock bass. Want to fish for them too? Never heard of those fish, but I'm sure there's plenty of fish that I don't know about. Rex finally made it to my Jeep. Took me over an hour to get back. Should have taken 30 minutes. That's rough. Traffic stinks. Cause like, you would be there, it's just there's other cars, you know, like, I don't know, it's weird. The distance isn't that great, it's just all the other cars that make it longer. So nobody here has been to Florida, other than Ultra, who lives in Florida? That's kind of surprising. Alfredo, go truck yourself. I'm done trucking for you. Mr. Alfredo, have you ever been to Florida? Oh, Lisa, you've been to Florida. Where did you go? Oh, I guess I suppose I asked for Miami specifically, didn't I? I should have left it to just Florida, the state, and then narrowed it down. So Robert's been to Florida, which I should have already known that. You name it, I've been to every town in Florida when I was younger. Really? Do you still live in Florida, Lisa? He says, heck no. Alfredo just likes to swear. Never been to Florida, okay. I have not either. I'm not more of a big cities person. I would much rather go to Montana or Idaho or Wyoming or Colorado or something a little bit more mountainous. Alaska, you know, something like more wilderness than city. And I'm not much of a wilderness person, like, I don't go hunting or fishing or anything, but I would just much rather be, I guess, somewhere off, you know, somewhere that looks nice rather than like a bunch of big tall skyscrapers, even though it would be cool to see. I would like to go there once to a lot of those big cities, but probably won't happen just because there's so many big cities all around the world that, you know, can't visit all of them. Unless we happen to like win the lottery and become some multi-billionaire. Can travel wherever we want. He posted Arapaima in the Discord server. Alright. I'll have to check it out. Blaine, you don't like traveling? I would love to travel. You would love to go to Hawaii? My sister lives there, Robert. Alright, I'm gonna go put these way off on the side this time. Because I'm gonna put some houses and stuff over there. I've been to Florida, just not Miami. Okay, where did you go in Florida, the one? Florida does have hills where I live. The biggest hill in Florida. You must be in North Florida then, Ultra. Up more towards, like, what is it, Tallahassee or something. Maybe not that far to the side, but Only place I've been to in America is Ohio for Mr. Rex. War in Ohio. Nope, I'm a Texas girl. Thank you. Okay. I've been to Nevada, Nebraska, Oregon. I was born in Colorado. Nice. I was there over the summer. I really liked it a lot. Never been to Alaska or Hawaii or but the rest I've been to. Oh, really? So you've been to the lower 48? Or are you just saying the rest of the ones that I was naming off? You've lived in Japan, Mexico, and Germany? That's crazy. Ocala? Is that the mountain or the town? Robert says, I wish I could travel, but you know, my back won't like it one bit. No ma'am, long story. I'll tell you about it sometime. Yes, Mr. Roberts. I am the one and only Miss Dust Bunny. Oh, it is a city, okay. Only the United States I've never been to, or only the United States, never been outside the US. Really? That's also pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of people who travel around the United States, or at least United States people who travel, just because the United States is so big, you can go all over the place, and you know, you can go from Arizona, where it's like very hot and desertous, to Florida, where it's got like the Everglades, to, you know, the mountains up in Alaska, and like there's just so much different stuff to see. Yeah, I'm with you, Rex. Wish I could travel. I mean, I probably will travel a little bit, but probably won't ever have the money to really, you know, travel a lot. Just a vacation here and there, and that's it. Ultra's been to all 48 states, retired truck driver. That's pretty cool as well. You get to visit all kinds of places. I keep forgetting that it puts it back on there the first time I do it. I've been to Florida, Destin. Oh, that must be a town. I'm like, I've never heard of that. Panama City, Daytona, Orlando, Tampa, Pensacola. Just not Miami. What about Sarasota? Oh, geez. You went to Bradenton, Florida? Rex says, lucky my Oma paid for our trip to Austria when I was 11. Besides that, I haven't gone anywhere. Yeah, I haven't really either. I used to go to Canada, but yeah, we just went fishing and back. Never did any sightseeing. It's hard to reach out when I gotta turn to go these bales all the time. Japan is cool. Germany is old world. Yeah. Europe is, you know, much more older than we are here. As far as like, you know, they have a lot more culture that's, you know, 17, 16, 15. We're back to like 18, and that's about it. I feel like Tampa is as far south as I've been. Okay. You go over the Skyway Bridge to get to Bradenton? I'm not sure where that is. Or like Key West. down in the Keys, like the farthest one. Robert says, Dust Bunny, I did 15 years in the Merchant Navy in the UK. Came out as a captain of tugboats. Mr. Matty says, I want to go to the Freedom Factory in Bradenton, Florida. What is that? I've never heard of this factory. Yeah, if it was that easy, Joshua, just hop on a plane, but that all costs money. Unless you're offering to pay for everybody to take a trip. I'm sure Rex and Robert and Ultra and myself and Miss Dust Bunny and the list goes on and on. We'd probably all take you up on that if you're offering to pay for us to go travel. Yeah, everything's easy when you have money, I'm sure. I mean, I know when I went to Colorado last year, we were there for 2 weeks, and just the car rental was like $100 a day. Not even including gas, like just the rental. And it wasn't like some crazy expensive vehicle either. Hey William, welcome in. Rex says, I want to see my beautiful country first, then America, Mexico, and the rest of the world. That'd be sweet. I'd like to go to a lot of the places up in Canada too, Rex. Like, I think BC, with all the mountains, would be really cool. Ultra says, I'll meet you all there. That'd be cool if we live down the road from each other, wouldn't it? Joshua says you can go fishing in Canada. Yeah, you can. Certainly can. A big YouTube guy, he's bought an old race truck and turned it into a place to drive your fast cars and stuff. Getting away from the street racing, I don't want to say his channel in here, being respectful to you. Oh, no worries. I don't mind if it comes up naturally, Matty. I have no problem with it. So he bought like a big plot of land and has like his own racetrack, is what it sounds like. That's the Freedom Factory. Yeah, actually, quite a few people in here live in the same state as me. We have Blaine, we have Eagle, who was here earlier, and we have Nate Sewell. I think there's 4. There might even be more that I don't. Actually, no, Dart too. Dart lives actually only like 35 minutes away from me. He lives just, well, basically from my house I don't have to turn like twice to get to his town. Dang it, I keep forgetting what I had to push. Yeah, I googled it to Dart's town. Dart 86, every once in a while he'll pop in. Yeah, he's about 34 minutes away, it says. Mr. JJ, you guys should all get together and have a mini farm con. That would be funny. I just realized I skipped forward 4 in-game months and didn't add water to my fields. Oh no. Did you save it recently, William? If you saved it recently, you could just go back and re-water them, but yikes, that sucks. That means they're entirely wilted then. Yes, you bought an old racetrack, called it Desto Speedway. That's cool. I've never heard of it. I know you said you're into racing, Maddie. You and your dad used to watch it, so that might be why I've never heard of it, but it's a pretty cool story. We got a couple extra bales. Perfect for rally racing. I actually don't even know where Bradenton, Florida is. I just know I've heard of it. I don't think so, but what do I have to lose? That's true, you might have to redo it. Hopefully I haven't been playing for too long. Ultra says, I've been to BC, it was nice and cold. I like the warmer weather, but not necessarily hot. Like, if I were to travel to a lot of those regions, I'd probably want to do it in the summer when it's like 60s, 70s or something, you know? So it's not cold, but it's not hot either. Alright, that's, was it 24 apiece? Yeah, so that is 120 bales there. Don't come to Texas because it's always hot. I'd rather be in the heat than the cold. But some of those places, you know, like for example, if you were to go to like BC in the middle of the winter, it's going to be, like you could go like skiing or snowboarding or something cool. But yeah, the roads would be a lot more dangerous. I think I'd rather probably just see it in the summer. You would rather be in the cold than the heat? That's kind of funny. It sounds like me and Lisa should switch places. I'll go to Texas, you come up to Minnesota. Hey Maxie, welcome in.
Hey, did you know Hardware Bob's now rents trucks? That's right. Pickup trucks, cargo vans, box trucks, Hardware Bob's.
You can always put enough to keep on a minimum warmth. You can't take it off to keep cool. Yeah. Or you can only take off so much, right? You like the cold more than the heat? JJ, what's round on each end and has a high in the middle? Round on each end. I'm gonna leave this here for a bit. I have no idea. I can't think of anything. Oh, Ohio? Both ends are round and has a high in the middle. I think I actually got it. I don't know how I got that, if that's right. Sorry peeps and peepettes. Computer crashed, I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. Maddie. Or, yeah, Maddie. Two different Maddies. I'm gonna get this out of the way. 37 watching, 42 likes. Crikey! Mr. Nacho says, okay. Welcome back. I don't know why I parked that right there. That's a bad spot for that. Oh well. I'll move it later, I guess. I'll park this over here. Nacho wants everybody to welcome him back. The welcome party can come out now. Welcome back, Mr. Nacho! Wait a second, did that? Is that working? Okay, it is going. Perfect. This guy. I got it? Nice, that's funny. I was trying to think of like something that would say high in the middle, because you said it has high in the middle. And I was like, what is round? And I was like, an O. And I was like, Ohio! I don't know how I got that, to be honest. That's... I never end up getting jokes. Just got done remastering the Dream Chaser. Very nice. If you like the music, you will love the creator of it. Check out Mr. NachoCast. On PS5, I did use my Spotify on PlayStation. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't really play most music just because it's copyright. So yeah, you can't have it in videos or streams unless you're just counting it as a loss, I guess. Then it wouldn't really matter. Oh boy. Messed that up. So guys, I fell asleep on the couch earlier, woke up, phone was dead, plugged it in, won't come back on. Any ideas? Maybe it overheated, Scott? Is that possible? Like you slept on it or something? Well, if it wasn't plugged in, then I don't know. I reread it and I'm like, wait, it wasn't plugged in when he fell asleep. I don't know. Welcome back, Mr. Stu. Press and hold the power button for 20 seconds, then release it. Press it once, see if that works. Was on the table, okay. Phone gave up on life. That's what it seems like. It could just be too dead. Turn it off, let it charge for like 30 minutes, then turn it back on. I know mine, if it dies... Yeah, it takes like 2 minutes to be able to turn it back on. Lisa said you could take the battery out and put it back in, but nope, it's an iPhone. It's called a hard restart, resets all the hardware. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of sucks about having an iPhone is you can't take out the battery. Be nice to have an extra one or something. Well, I guess you could have those battery packs now, but... I purposely wrote that. I thought it would be easy... Too easy the other way. What's the other way? Three fingers it is, Matt. So let me know if that hard restart works. Bro, it's still raining yet there's no clouds in sight. Isn't that weird? I remember one time when I was on a lake before, we were getting off the lake, and we had a whole bunch of stuff because we were camping for a week, and it was just downpouring out in front of us, and like you could see like just a wall of rain. And we would drive, and it would or I guess boat, and there'd be like a huge, like we would just get drenched, and then like 2 seconds later we'd be out the other side, and it would just be dry. Like, and you could see like the sun poking through the clouds, like off in the distance, like, you know, it's like kind of warm on your skin and stuff. It's like, what the heck? But it was weird. There was like a whole bunch of clouds. And it wasn't just like one spot, it was like a whole bunch of them. So it was like a huge spot of rain, and then it was just dry, and then a huge spot of rain and just dry again. It was like, what the heck? Super weird. Hard restart isn't an option. It's off, won't turn back on. Yeah, I would say leave it to charge for a while and just see if after a half hour it turns on. I don't know. Anybody else have any suggestions? How old is your phone? Good question. I wouldn't think the battery would just stop working like that, but... Or even if it did, if you plugged it in, you would think it would still turn back on. Mr. Snakebite says hi. There's a tip. Don't buy an iPhone. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, to each their own. Oh wait, we're missing a part again. Yeah, I would just leave it on the charger for a while. Leave it alone. Human technology is garbage. Cell phones are awesome, but can be a pain. Alright, where's that part we missed? There it is. Tried the 20-second thing with no luck. EOL? I'm not sure what you mean with EOL. I know you're talking about the joke, so I don't understand how EOL fits into it. Like, it just totally doesn't make sense to me. Me personally, I'd never buy an iPhone, but I know there are people who feel the opposite, so it doesn't matter what phone you use as long as you like it. That's exactly right, William. I'm not totally opposed to an Android, but I've always had an Apple phone. Like, I had iPods before the iPhone was a thing, so I was already like used to their stuff, you know? So I don't think I'll ever be getting an Android, but never say never, right? Like, I've basically been using Apple for like 20 years now. My aunt and Grams has an iPhone. When that happens, they plug it in for 30 minutes, try turning it on. Yeah. Wish we all shared similar time zone. Would love to catch your streams without being up at 3 a.m. Oh, for Rex? Yeah. Because Rex's streams start at... what is it? 2 a.m. for you, Matt? I think, right? I don't know if it's going to count as I missed that little chunk. I saw a little piece. Miss Dust Bunny sent you a message, Scott. She says check your Discord messages, DMs. Rex says I've had an Apple and I've had an Android. For me personally, I like the Apple setup, but they're all garbage. Robert's always been Android. Well, I know even my time, Rex, there's some people who they can stop in for a little bit. You know, like Marty, a lot of the time, he'll stop in and be like, hey, JJ, how's it going? You know, stop in for, depending on, if it's like a Friday, usually can stay up a little later, but most of the time it's like 4 o'clock and he's out because it's 10 p.m. there. Or maybe even 11 p.m. So yeah, yours starting, you know, was it 4 hours after mine ends? Or, well, 4 hours after the point when he leaves. Yeah, it's pretty late for them, 2 a.m. Currently northern UK, but I move countries every few years. Oh really? I did not know that.
With lightning in his eyes and thunder in his paws, Nacho tears up the track. Chihuahua!
Mr. JJ did not say hi or replaced with hi.
King of his domain, tearing up the track. A terror you can't tame. Chihuahua
Oh, I see. So normally it says hi, H-I-G-H, and you change it to H-I so you can figure it out easier. That makes a lot more sense. I wouldn't have probably figured it out.
wheels spinning faster. They all cheer his name. Nacho crowd is on their feet. He just can't
Harvard Joe says, Dust Bunny, no pictures yet. They're sleeping deep in their tiny houses. Thanks for letting me know, Mr. Joe. They'll eventually come out. Maybe you can sneak a picture of the two of them. Rex, is there a perfect place in the world? Hang on a second, we're almost to the end here. Oh, we're missing a bunch on that side. Oh well. Is there a perfect place in the world that, or is there a place in the world that has the perfect time that everyone anywhere would be able to tune in? I feel like the UK is probably the best, Rex. Because in the UK, it's like night over in Asia, and then it's super early over here. So like at the start of your day, you can talk to like the Asians at the end of their day, or whoever in that part of the world. And then at the end of your day, you could also catch the Americans or Canadians or Brazilians or whatever, you know, like the other. I feel like that would probably be ideal. Somewhere in Europe. But I suppose that you could say the same thing about here, right? Like 6 hours east, I guess, would be... Actually, no, it's probably a little bit too far. I don't know. Let's all move. Move into Austria with my cousins. See ya. Battery says 79%. What the heck? What? That is weird. Dust Bunny saving the day. Nice. It worked. Thank you so much, Dust Bunny. Let's get some W's for Dust Bunny in the chat. Fixing Nacho's phone. Just like that. Dust Bunny being the problem solver. Got Robert, William, Nacho, Lisa, Rex. Thank you guys. What's nice about me streaming at nights is I can spend the day doing surfing with my friends. Surfing, huh? Oh, stream surfing. Sorry, I didn't... Can't read. Yeah, I missed this little chunk. I remember watching that. Looks like I missed a little bit up there, too. Well, I gotta go now, JJ. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Rex. What does W mean? It's just like a... like... So an L would be like a loss, like something bad. A W is like something good, like a win. It doesn't really make too much sense, but yeah, that's just what we've been doing. There, I see it. It's a win! W. There we go. Got it all. Trying to decide where I want to park this. I think I'll park it up behind the other thing here. Now I gotta work Friday. Thanks a lot, Dust Bunny. Oh no! Put some L's in the chat for Notch. No, I'm just kidding. We got a W from the 1 as well. So JJ, go around your town and ask people, see how many people get it. Yeah. See if I can put this right over here. Not exactly where I wanted to park it, but probably works. Mr. William, you gotta go now. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your night, William. Alright. There we go. I think after this we'll be buying some more land. Or not land, some buildings and stuff to finally start living out of. There we go. That roller is huge when it unfolds, I know. This tractor looks like it does have a little bit of a time trying to pull it too. You'll see when I turn sometimes, it kind of turns me. I think it's only if I turn really, really sharp that it can't make the turn. The trailer kind of controls what happens, but... I'm gonna say the same thing. Nice. Yeah, Dust Bunny told me about this one. I was looking for a bigger roller for our grass, because otherwise it's taking too long. I just like to look like this where you can see the nice line. Great minds think alike, ain't that the truth? Size matters. Apparently size matters. Boo that man. Boo Nacho, boo. Display says size only in farm equipment. Don't get it twisted.
Warriors marching through the haze, lost in an eternal maze. Chaos reigns, but I'll stand tall against the noise, against it all. Raging rivers can pull me down. In the storm, I won't drown.
Lisa, do you also play this game?
To the air,
Robert's laughing.
fire, feel the threat.
So I know you were in Rex's SnowRunner stream.
Break the chains, free your mind.
This dude's got the big old eyes. No? Scott says, it's true, I once had a USB that wouldn't go in, so I tried using a hammer. Still didn't fit, so I got a bigger hammer. You just like watching you all play it, okay. Do you play any games? Matt says, the age-old argument is larger gear better than lots of smaller gears. Like few tractors pulling small/medium equipment, or one large tractor with a large attachment. Yeah, Scott's problem solving at his finest. This medium hammer doesn't work, let's go get a large hammer. Yes, two of them, Last Day on Earth, Lost in Blue, zombie games. Okay, I've never heard of either of those. Are you from, like, Mama Gamer's chat, then? Because I know she plays those sort of horror games. Hammer time, right? Oh, like that time it was turning me. There we go. You play some zombie games too? Don't let the mines fall into the gutter, says Snakebite. Lisa, have you played DayZ or Project Zomboid? Roaches, I don't know what you're on about. You have not, okay. It's kind of funny to see this little patch of grass on the left, because we like cut all around it. We had a trailer sitting there. Project Zomboid is a great zombie survival game, but one of the more realistic ones and hardest ones out there, all done in retro style. Yeah, see right there, it's turning me again. And there. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's right, there's an overlap here. 7 Days to Die, yeah, I've heard that one's pretty good. Your favorite game is The Last Day on Earth. Been playing it for almost 7 years now, wow. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. Is it a PC only game? Does it have crafting? I like crafting games, says Matt. I also like crafting games. Keep forgetting to turn the lines off. Turn them on to try and find out where it is and forget to turn them back off. Hey, Wright, welcome in. How are you doing, Wright? What's my favorite crafting game? I haven't played one in quite a while. I'm trying to think of like the most recent one that I'm kind of into. Probably right now would be Green Hell. That's kind of the one that I'm playing. Got 33 watching, 46 likes. Nice work, thank you, Robert. Right says, what's up, everybody? Mr. Robert says, hey. No, I play on my tablet. You can download it in the App Store. It's free. Okay. Is it one of those like timed base kind of games where it's like you build a building and then it's like a week later kind of thing, or is it? Not Skyrim, RuneScape. I heard the guys who made Skyrim just released an open world crafting RPG. Okay. Another one that's been fun, I actually saw Wright playing this a while back, is Medieval Dynasty. I haven't played that one in like 2 years probably, maybe even 3 years. That was a fun game. I never really got very far. Back when I played it, it was still an alpha. Matt's talking about Oblivion? Or the... Oh, it's a role-playing game, okay. No, I wasn't. Got Skyrim wrong, I meant an old... or a role-playing game from the makers of RuneScape. Okay. Mr. Spunny likes watching Nacho play Oblivion. Yeah, I like that as well. I haven't... The one week I was busy, last weekend I was doing some recording. I guess you could say I was busy again. Oblivion does look good. I never played it back on... Well, I did play it at a friend's. But I never beat it, I only played it for a couple of hours. That's the only game Bethesda's released recently. Matt says, but Oblivion looks really good. How is the remaster, Nacho? I love all the stream games because Play Store doesn't have games like y'all. That's why I like watching you all play the games. Oh, I see. So it's games that you wouldn't probably normally play yourself, so you enjoy watching others play them.
Been chasing all these years. Dream chaser running, ain't looking back. Got the fire inside, ain't losing track. Hard times fall.
It's really good, but I need to take a little break from Sunday and falling behind with other stuff. Lisa, ever considered getting a PC to play some of these games? She says yes, because I don't have a system to play them. I think that was to my comment, but I could be wrong.
Voices whisper, but I heed my own call. Trees to the sky, I ain't afraid to fall.
If I had the money, I would, but real life happens, I gotta deal with it. Yeah, sadly. Happy to recommend a build, but honestly, even laptops are great for gaming these days, don't need a huge budget. Yeah, I know both Matt, you and Scott have said that there's a pretty good stuff out there for the price.
Chasing dreams, I won't give up the fight. Dream chaser
Zing had a nice couch nap.
running back. Got the fire inside, ain't losing track.
Welcome back, Mr. Zing.
Times fall, but
Good morning, Zing.
chasing dreams, there's no stopping me. Dusty highways, crooked signs, restless nights and neon lights, rolling echoes, engine roars, chasing dreams through every door.
You like this song, Robert? Which one is this? Wild Ride.
Smoke and callous hands, faces blend into the night, screaming songs by dashboard light. Play it loud and make it burn, city lights at every turn, living fast and feeling free, on the road where we can be. Jukebox heroes in the dark, leaving notes in empty parks, broken strings and rising tides, finding truth on this wild ride.
Dust Bunny says, welcome back, Mr. Zing. Mr. Stu says, welcome back. Mateo and Robert. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I better get off here. Gotta get some stuff done. Enjoyed your stream. Keep up the great work. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a good rest of your night. Hopefully it all goes well. And we'll see you in the next one. That says, have a nice evening, Lisa. Nice to meet you. And take care. Bye from Robert. And see you tonight from Miss Dust Bunny. Samuel also says goodbye.
Play it loud and make it burn. City lights at every turn. Living fast and feeling free. On the road where we can be. Play it loud and make it burn. City lights at every turn.
And Wright says, Stu, where are you?
Feeling free. On the road where we can be. Jukebox heroes in the dark. Leaving notes in
Matt, have you ever played Medieval Dynasty?
broken strings and rising tides, finding truth on this wild ride. Jukebox heroes in the dark, leaving notes in empty parts, broken strings and rising tides, finding truth on this wild ride.
No, I have not. Is it co-op? I kind of enjoy more co-oping games these days. I don't know if it is, actually. Like I said, I haven't played it in like 2, maybe even 3 years probably at this point. Actually, it might even be 4. I think I started playing it, I think it might have been 2021 or something. Bright says I can't wait for the other ones, and yes it is. Okay. Nacho also says it is, okay. Stu, did you stream the other night, or did that never happen? Whoa. Zing was looking for your stream, it wasn't there. You have it, it's a grind though? Yeah, I played it a long time ago, I haven't played it in a while. Matt says, I like medieval stuff. I live in a region filled with beautiful medieval castles. That's awesome. Seeing we decided to play privately for practice, we will be streaming tonight. Who is that, Stu? You and Biggie, I think it was. Okay, I'm not losing it. You're still losing it, you just got one thing right. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you're not wrong. You'll be streaming with Biggie? Are you playing Titanfall again or something? Or what game were you playing that you were practicing on? You were going to stream last night but decided to practice. Okay. Oh, look at the tractor. Spinning out. We're practicing on Titanfall. He wants to get good before we stream. He was also talking about playing Call of Duty World War II, but tonight will be SnowRunner. Rubber Gun 8, oh no! What speed is your internet? That's what matters the most. Almost done. I'm keeping it kind of not fully folded up, but getting close to it. So we can go a little faster, 28 miles an hour while we're driving over here. Whoa, skidding across the ground though. Funny.
Breaking down every wall. We're chasing the sky. We'll
Alright, two more passes, then I think we can probably start loading up all of that silage over there and selling it all. Sam's headed out. Says, alright, goodbye, have a great night. See you all in the next live stream. See you later, Sam. I'm actually just about to end it now, too. I need to go and eat. So, this is actually pretty good timing. We'll just finish off this last row and then we'll be done, I guess. So next month in August, the price is the highest, so we'll go forward 1 month, and at the start of the next stream we're going to sell all of that silage. The one over there will sit for a couple of months, but this one over here, once we get rid of it all, we can start placing our house and everything else down over there, the sheds and all that. So the next stream, when we stream this, it'll be over. We'll be doing that right off the bat, because now we finally got all of the field work done. You missed the tornado report? You did. He was talking about the weather earlier. I told him he didn't talk about it for like a week. So I stopped calling him Mississippi Weatherman. I called him Samuel for a little bit. But, alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. I don't think Zing is streaming today. I might be wrong. But you guys can go check out Mr. Rex. He'll be streaming. I know Mississippi said he streams on Wednesdays as well. That's all that I know. I don't know, right? Are you streaming right now? Anybody else? But yeah, I think that'll be it, guys. I'll probably see you in some other streams later on. Stu will probably be streaming later. He's with some snow runners, so chilling tonight. Alright. Well, yeah, 1 second. I hope you learned your lesson, Snakebite. Yeah. Alright, last time I don't know if I saved it, so I should probably do that quick before I... Because sometimes I end my stream and I'm like, crap, did I save it? I don't remember. And then forget if I should quit or not. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one.